Morning everybody, it's Pam Steele and it's November the 11th and it's Wednesday and it's day 8 now of your November lockdown health plan. So had some exciting stuff happening today. I had my cook delivery with lots of healthy meals, which as I said, if I don't have time to cook for myself, then I've got those in my freezer and ready so that I don't hit the fridge with the less healthy stuff like too much cheese or too much. Oh yeah, on the mention of cheese, I think I did say that fermented cheese is the best cheese to have. So if you like cheddar, then you'd go for the extra mature cheddar. Or the blue cheeses, or anything that's been matured for as long as possible, really. So they're the best cheeses to have. So anyway, I have got those now firmly in the freezer. And then the Mindful Chef delivery came as well. So that's exciting. That's got everything numbered. So you've got each pack for each meal. All there and ready under the particular number of the meal, and you've got a recipe for it, and you have the meat accordingly, and it's exciting really. So anyway, I'm going to try those out. The only problem is that I've ordered it, and well, I'm going to go to my sister's, who's my bubble, and we're having hopefully a healthy takeaway, so that'll be good. Anyway, but they keep in the fridge, so I'm sure it'll be fine to do that. So that was rather exciting. And next week I'm going to have the Hello Fresh, and so I'm just trying those out. I haven't committed myself to anything, and I thought it was a good idea to try them out. And it's a way of having different tasting, trying out different spices, different tastes, and seeing what suits me. So that's good. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about self-talking and how important that is. So we did start on that yesterday when we were talking about saying don't waste your energy on negatives, and be grateful for what we have as a society, as a very developed and society in terms of medical, all of those things. So the extra things to think of is to say, yes, there is, if we're working from home, there is more chance to in lockdown to exercise. And they're not saying in this lockdown that we should only go out once. They're saying that we can go out as often as we want, which is brilliant. And it's not, remember, weather, it's not bad weather, it's bad clothing. So as long as you wrap up whatever the weather, then you'll stay dry and warm. So also to remind ourselves that it's actually November the 11th, is it already? And therefore, you know, there's only a few more weeks of lockdown, so it's not a long time this time, hopefully, and so we can manage that ourselves. We've got things like FaceTime, House Party and Zoom to keep us going. And yeah, we know that there's lots of hilarious videos keeping us entertained, and also lots of good stuff on the TV, Netflix, all the catch-up channels, iPlayers and things like that. So yeah, there is a lot to be thankful for in that respect. And of course, as I've talked in my previous blogs, there's the benefits of home working. So apart from the fact they're a bit too near the fridge, there is lots of benefits, more flexible. Anyway, we've talked about those. Overcoming lockdown lethargy. Hopefully you're not getting that yet, but if you do feel like that, then it's so important to structure your day. So just because you're not at work and you maybe don't have your normal meetings, then structure it even with what you might call trivial things like, oh yeah, time for a coffee, time to go out and do your exercise, time to plan your healthy meals. So all of those different things, make sure they're in your diary, and feel like each one you've done has been achieved in the way that your work things are normally achieved. keep moving. I always say that to people who get low in mood, that it's a bit like when you feel low in mood, then it's a bit like being in treacle. So, you know, the more that you move around the treacle, the thinner it gets, and you know, you can feel as if things become a little bit easier. So keep moving, obviously with your exercise, but making sure, because I mean, we all know that exercise boosts mood, and it creates all those wonderful healthy hormones. But make sure if you're going to exercise that it's something that you enjoy doing. For me, it's cycling, whether it's indoor or outdoor. So finally, doing something for someone else that's so important. So it could be that you could log on to your NHS volunteering app, or you could do something for your family, or even a neighbour if they're in need. But the key thing that's always shown to be the healthiest way and the most resilient way is to make sure that you keep up your connections. Doesn't have to be physical connections, but keep up with them. So that's really today's blog, and yeah, I wish you all well with it. I hope that you're managing. I'll tell you a little bit more about the deliveries I had today when I get a chance to unpack them, and some of the recipes, and posting a few of the pictures as well. So wish you all well today, and speak to you tomorrow. Bye.